Projection and analysis for every single round 8 Champions League game. Aston Villa has got some injury problems in the defense, and Aston Villa this season between all competitions 11 out of 17 home games have seen both teams score. I expect Aston Villa to definitely score here at home against a weaker team, but Celtic has got a powerful attack, and with Aston Villa's problems in the defense, I'm going for both teams to score. Salzburg is no match for Atletico Madrid, and in my personal opinion, Salzburg is absolutely horrible. Salzburg is going to definitely struggle against Atletico's press, and I expect an easy win for Atletico Madrid here, so I'm going for Atletico to win plus over 1.5 goals. Both of these teams will be satisfied with a draw here, as that would secure some prize money for Bologna and secure the knockout stages for Sporting, so I don't expect a fast-paced game here. Sporting, since the appointment of Borges as manager, 4 out of 5 games against similar strength teams to Bologna have seen less than 4 goals, and Bologna this season against similar strength teams to Sporting, 9 out of 13 games have seen less than 4 goals, so I'm going for under 3.5 goals. My advice is for you guys to listen to what I say, pick your favorites and place them as singles, but for this game Inter has already secured the top 8, so I wouldn't be surprised if they rotate away from their best lineup, as they have got a very important game against AC Milan with just 3 days rest from this game. Either way, Monaco is a very tough team, and I don't expect an easy win here for Inter, so I'm going for plus 1.5 handicap for Monaco. This game is way more important for Sturm Graz than Leipzig, as the prize money is very important for them. Also, Leipzig has only won 5 out of 14 away games between all competitions this season, and this game is very tough to predict, but in my opinion the best option here is Sturm Graz double chance. One of the best attacks in the world is facing one of the best defenses in the world in this game, and against top level teams this season Barcelona 2 out of 3 home games have seen less than 4 goals, while Atalanta 2 out of 3 away games have seen less than 4 goals. Huge amounts are flying on the overs for this game, so at 2 I think it's worth to take under 3.5 goals. But before I tell you guys about this one, the best tips I have and the ones that I actually bet on myself are all going on my Telegram, so join if you haven't. But this game does not matter for Liverpool at all, and I'm sure they will rotate their lineup, but I do expect a very fast-paced game here. While it could be risky to go for over goals, I think we will see a lot of corners here, so I'm going for over 8.5 corners. Slovan this season, the first game saw 6 goals, but the rest of the games have seen less than 6 goals, and they have faced some tough opponents like Man City, Atletico and AC Milan. Bayern Munich at home this season between all competitions, 10 out of 13 games have seen less than 6 goals, so I'm going for under 5.5 goals. Against similar strength teams this season, Stuttgart 3 out of 4 home games have seen at least 3 goals, and PSG 4 out of 6 away games have seen at least 3 goals. Both of these teams will be satisfied with a draw here, which creates some risk here, but at 2+ I think it's worth to take the risk for over 2.5 goals. Sparta looked pretty good in their latest game against Inter, only losing 1-0, and Leverkusen has only won 3 games between all competitions this season by 4 or more goals. I expect Leverkusen to obviously dominate this game, but I think Sparta is definitely going to put up a fight here, so I'm going for +3 handicap for Sparta. With Arsenal's injury problems lately and a game against Man City coming up with just 3 days rest from this game, and Arsenal having secured the top 8 already, we could see Arteta rotate the lineup a little bit here. Girona is playing for pride and they are playing at home here, so they will definitely do everything to score here, and Arsenal last 7 out of 8 away games have seen both teams score, so I'm going for both teams to score. In my opinion, neither of these teams will push the pace of this game here, as AC Milan has got a very important game against Inter in just 3 days from this game, and they will be very satisfied with a draw here. Zagreb on the other hand knows they cannot run with Milan, and if they want to get the 3 points they will have to think about defense first, so in my opinion it's worth to take the risk for under 2.5 goals. Against similar strength teams this season, Juventus 4 out of 9 home games have seen at least 9 corners, and Benfica 4 out of 4 away games have seen at least 9 corners. Benfica likes to mainly attack through their wings, and they like to create fast and powerful counterattacks, so I expect them to cause a lot of corners here, so I'm going for for over 8.5 corners. Young Boys 5 out of 7 Champions League games have seen at least 3 goals, and Crvena all 7 games have seen at least 3 goals. Crvena Zvezda likes to play very fast-paced football, and both of these teams are pretty bad defensively, so I expect to see some goals here, and I'm going for over 2.5 goals. Real Madrid is going to be without Vinicius Jr. and Brest against top-level teams this season. 2 out of 3 games have seen less than 4 goals. Real Madrid this season between all competitions, 12 out of 15 away games have seen less than 4 goals, so I'm going for under 3.5 goals. Shakhtar played great in their first official game this year against Brest, beating them 2-0, and you could tell they very much needed that rest from the Ukrainian Premier League, as it was a complete nightmare for traveling before that. Dortmund, on the other hand, has not won in their last 5 games in a row, and they have lost 4 of those 5 games. Dortmund also fired their head coach right before their latest game, so I don't expect an easy game for them here, and I'm going for plus 1.5 handicap for Shakhtar. Brugge is most definitely going to park the bus here against Man City, and they will try to fight for that 1 point that they very much need. Brugge is a very tough team to break down, so at 1.94 I think it's worth to take the risk for under 3.5 goals. Against similar strength teams this season, Lille 5 out of 8 home games have seen at least 9 corners, and Feyenoord 3 out of 4 away games have seen at least 9 corners, so I'm going for over 8.5 corners. Make sure to join my Telegram if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what do you think, and good luck.